Okay, it is the 23rd, I think, of April, Saturday morning, and I'm gonna get to work on some projects this morning. But here's our new canoe, and we got some paddles for it, and we've started out using it yesterday. You can see the side yard where I did some work over the last year and this winter, and then some of our bulbs are coming up, and they're going to be blue flowers in a little bit, and of course there's some bleeding hearts, and looks like I need to refill the bird feeder and clean out the bird bath. Hosta's coming up. That's some new stuff. That's a hyssop that I put in, and you can see, maybe you can see, I'm not sure how good the contrast is, where the new grass is coming up a lot darker than the other grass. And there's some of the projects for today, potting some of that stuff up, and then planting some impatient seeds in the flats there, and cut the lawn already a couple days ago, so I don't have to do that today, thank goodness. But you can see where we got some flower seeds all started going up along the sides of the flower bed, so some of those need to get thinned out today. And the herbs are doing okay. The daffodils are kind of past their peak, and all the dahlias from the cellar have been put in the ground. They've been in there for a couple weeks, and maybe we get another week of warm weather, we'll start seeing them pop up. Up here past the doggy barricades, and you can see there's like the main line of resistance up there to keep them out of Sharon's yard. We've got some lilies coming up pretty nicely, and here past the another clump of daffodils, we got some perennials that are coming back this year. Some black-eyed Susan, some Shasta daisies, little smaller plants. The leaves are just popping up there, and there are some bee balm. And then we got some cone flowers coming up there and there and there. And then up here on the rock wall, some lupin, you can probably recognize the leaves, and some more lilies that got planted, and then more daisies that were seed last year. The foxgloves are coming up that were planted last year, and all the bleeding hearts. And we got one token phlox plant. I think if we were here longer, I would have planted more because they're so pretty in the spring. Up on the hillside, you can see a lot more of the bleeding hearts that I put in, and these are some fragrant narcissus that if you smell them are really sweet. And then all the hostas that were freebies on the hillside that we transplanted and divided, so that there's a huge number of them. They're gonna get really big this year, so you can see all of that. On the rock wall, more bleeding hearts. Looking back down into the side yard with some more reseeded grass. Down the hillside, the oak trees getting all its leaves up, so this is going to be pretty shady now for the rest of the year. But the grass got a good start here, so I think it's going to do alright. That, I wasn't sure what that was, but that's pretty much looking like a weed. I'm probably going to give it a couple more days before I make a call. Some more foxgloves coming up, and here's some of the grass that I seeded during the fall with a machine and cut into the hard ground. Did pretty well, and that grass there looks really pretty good for a hillside under the maple trees. So I guess the all the fertilizer and the lime helped that out enough. There's most of last fall's leaves. kind of compressing down. Now we're just kind of looking down the hillside. You can see there's over there, that's kind of going to be a project, I think, there to put some kind of perennials in there in the ground where all the weeds are, even though it's not my property. Here's our top of the property line. Here's the grass, and here's looking down. Kind of just a jumble of things from here, I think, but I like it.